You are what you eat. I mean, we've all heard it a million times, right? You've probably said it, maybe even rolled your eyes at it. But what if that old saying is actually one of the most powerful truths about our health? Well, today we're going to dig in and unpack the real science behind those five little words.
Yeah, there it is. It's so common it's almost a cliche, something your parents or your gym teacher probably told you. But have you ever stopped to think, is it just a catchy phrase or is it, literally true?
That is the big question, isn't it? To really get it, we have to go way beyond the surface and look at the powerful biological reality that's happening inside our bodies every single day.
Okay, so let's just get this out of the way right now. This is not just a figure of speech. All the research points in one direction. It is a surprisingly literal statement about how our bodies actually work.
Think about it this way. The nutrients from the very last thing you ate are, at this very moment, becoming the building blocks of your body. They're turning into your cells, your tissues, your energy. And that process has a huge impact on everything, not just your weight, but your mood, how well you can focus, and even how well you can fight off a cold.
So how does all this happen? Well, imagine your body is this massive, non-stop construction project. The food you eat, that's the raw material. It's the lumber, the wiring, the whole shebang. It provides the stuff to build new cells, repair old ones, give you the energy to get through the day, and just, well, keep all the complex systems running smoothly.
And that brings us to a choice, a really important one. If our food is the fuel for this project, then every single meal, every single snack, we're deciding what kind of fuel we're going to run on. And trust me, not all fuels are created equal.
You're basically looking at two very different paths. On one side, you have poor fuel, the stuff that's high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and all sorts of processed ingredients. It might give you a quick burst of energy, but it's always followed by a crash. On the other side, you've got the good stuff, the good fuel that comes from a balanced diet, rich in nutrients. This gives you steady, sustained energy that actually builds your body up instead of wearing it down.
And the thing about running on that poor fuel is that the consequences really start to stack up over time. Those constant energy crashes, they leave you feeling tired all the time. The empty calories can lead to weight gain. And without the right vitamins and minerals, your immune system is basically left defenseless, making you way more likely to get sick.
So that's the bad news about poor fuel. But here's the great news. The solution is actually pretty straightforward. There's a clear blueprint for fueling our bodies the right way. Let's take a look.
The foundation of healthy eating isn't about some crazy, restrictive diet. It really just comes down to two simple but incredibly powerful ideas: balance and variety. Why are they so important? Well, because no single food has everything we need. Variety makes sure we get all the different nutrients, and balance makes sure we get them in the right amounts.
So, what does a balanced diet actually look like on your plate? It's all about getting a good mix from the major food groups every day. You need the vitamins from fruits and veggies, the energy from grains, the building blocks from protein, and yes, even the healthy fats that help regulate your hormones. Every single one has a critical job to do.
Of course, building a healthy diet is just as much about what you limit as it is about what you add. Think about it. Every time you reach for a sugary drink or a super-processed snack, you're not just taking in empty calories. You're actually using up valuable space that could have gone to something that would truly nourish your body.
All right, so we've covered the fuel part of the equation. But there's one more absolutely essential piece to this whole health puzzle. It's the thing that takes a good diet and makes it unstoppable.
And that second piece is, you guessed it, physical activity. A good diet puts premium fuel in your car's tank, but exercise is what actually turns the engine over and gets you moving. It's not just a nice little bonus, it's absolutely essential for putting all that good fuel to work. So what you end up with is this amazing, positive cycle. You fuel your body with good, balanced food, and that gives you the energy you need to exercise. Then, that exercise improves your metabolism and actually makes you want to keep eating well. It's a simple but unbeatable strategy. And this is the big payoff. This is why it all matters so much. When you combine good food with regular movement, you're not just building a strong body, you're also building a sharp mind. The two are completely, 100% connected.
So let's just end on this one thought. After hearing all of this, just take a second and really listen to your body. What's one thing it's asking for right now? Maybe it's a glass of water, maybe it's a crisp apple, or just a quick walk around the block. Whatever it is, that's your first step. Thanks for tuning in.